Welcome to Refresh everyone. Let's get started without wasting any time. First news is about Campus. The 1400 crore rupees worth IPO of Campus Activewear is slated to open on 26 April 2022 and it will remain open for subscribers till 28 April 2022. The market observers have reported that Campus Activewear shares are available at a premium of 753 in the grey market yesterday, indicating a good sign for the public issue ahead of its opening. Next news is about food shortage. Russia and Ukraine combined supply 30% of the world's wheat. This caused the wheat price to skyrocket together with the prices of many other food commodities. This further horrifies people worldwide with the unprecedented food insecurity. This highlights the need to renew the food system, as many are dependent on just a handful of mass producers' grains, including wheat, rice, and corn. Next news is about Polygon. As a part of its expansion plans, Polygon announced a $100 million investment to promote the development and adoption of the supernets, its application-specific blockchains with higher performance. Polygon explained the key features of supernets via a blog post, stating they are an addition to its multi-chain L1 blockchains, powering an ecosystem that enables building custom-made blockchain network. Next news is about Dogecoin. The fans of Dogecoin online community created a cryptocurrency called Baby Doge that seeks to impress his father by showing his new improved transaction speeds and adorableness. The community has launched a long-awaited Baby Doge non-fungible token (NFT) collection, which is made up of 10,000 unique Baby Doges generated through the use of 200 potential traits. Next news is about Tata. Tata Metaliks on Friday reported a 30% fall in its net profit to Rs 52.46 crore for the quarter ended March, owing to increased expenses. The company had clocked a Rs 74.99 crore net profit during the January-March period of the preceding 2020-2021 fiscal. Its total income during the said quarter, however, rose to Rs 814.65 crore compared to Rs 663.64 crore in the year ago period. Next news is about Ethereum. On the Bitstamp exchange, Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency, has plunged to an intraday low of $2,961 after losing nearly 6% in the last 24 hours. Its performance is comparable to that of other major altcoins. Solana is the worst performer with a drop of more than 8% to 100 on the Bitstamp exchange. The price of Bitcoin fell to an intraday low of $39,811 earlier today. Next news is about DSM Fresh Foods. A whopping 25% rise in revenue has been clocked by DSM Fresh Foods Private Limited, which operates an online fresh fish and meat retailer. Apart from positioning such impressive growth numbers, Zappfresh also reported that it has successfully minimized its earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization (EBITDA) losses. Next news about Bitnile. Bitnile, a company that specializes in Bitcoin mining, intends to dish out loans worth up to $100 million. The aforementioned loan amount would be sanctioned to small publicly traded companies. The miner would fund this loan drive using its own Bitcoin. This loan initiative would be undertaken by its subsidiary, Digital Power Lending. Next news about Future Retail. Future Retail told the stock exchange on Friday that the proposed 24,713 crore deal with Reliance Industries has received 85.9% shareholders' votes. However, the majority of the creditors voted against the deal. Union Bank of India, Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, State Bank of India, Indian Bank, Central Bank, Axis Bank, and IDBI Bank are the lenders of the Future Retail. Next news is about Eiko Lifesciences. Eiko Lifesciences Limited reported a total income of Rs 5.4972 crores during the period ended March 31, 2022 as compared to Rs 5.7276 crore rupees during the period ended December 31, 2021. It posted a net profit per loss of Rs 0.1654 crore for the period ended March 31, 2022 as against the net profit per loss of Rs minus 0.0864 crore rupees for the period ended December 31, 2021. Next news about Stripe. Twitter and Stripe, which is a digital payment processor, have announced that they will pilot crypto payouts for particular users of the social media sites' content monetization products. Twitter's eligible users for ticketed spaces that Super Follows program will be getting their earning from the company in USD coins, which is a stable coin for whose worth is pegged to the US dollar. Next news about crypto assets. Ukrainians are now banned from buying crypto assets in their local currency while the country is under martial law. The National Bank of Ukraine published a statement in which it leaves restrictions on cross-border transactions. The citizens will be allowed to spend UAH 1 lakh around $3,300 monthly in foreign currency to buy assets in quasi-cash transactions. Next news about Chinese yuan. On Friday, China's yuan slips to hit a 9-month low versus the dollar. The primary reason behind the drag in the yuan, its lowest since July, are the hawkish US Federal Reserve, the vanishing Chinese yield advantage, and growing economic pressures. The currency was down 1.8% versus the US currency for the week. It has lost 2.5% this month. Next news is about Metablaze. The initial coin offering of Metablaze token opened with the bang. The second ICO of the company opened on April 20 and clocked 93% of its fundraising goal on the first day. Metablaze will soon launch its upcoming Metagoblin NFT collection that is based on characters from their upcoming 3D play-to-earn blockchain game. Metablaze is a blockchain gaming company. Next news is about Zomato. Zomato Instant, which is Zomato's 10-minute delivery, is now live in select locations of Gurugram. Further, Zomato will be delivering biryani, momos, bread omelette, poha, coffee, tea, instant noodles, etc. Its finished stations, which will be launched in Gurugram in the next 30 days. The food delivery firm plans to take Instant live in other Indian cities in some time. Next news about Mahindra. Mahindra Electric Mobility will dispatch 500 Trio electric autos during the upcoming months. The automaker will go ahead with this deal under the Rahi Reservation of Auto Rickshaw in Amritsar through Holistic Intervention project instituted by the Muhau. It has already delivered the first Trio auto to beneficiary. Next news about ICICI Bank. Motilal Oswal Financial Services expected ICICI Bank's Q4 PAT will increase 46.5% on an annualized basis to rupees 6,450 crore rupees, as it expects NII to jump 23.6% from year earlier to rupees 12,890 crore. The brokerage firm said in a report that ICICI Bank is an emerging leader in SME and retail segment, fueled by continued investments in technology and partnerships with new ecosystem players. Next news about Vents India. Vents India consolidated net profit zooms 40.94% to rupees 7.74 crore rupees in Q4 financial year 2022 in comparison to rupees 5.30 crore during the previous quarter ended March 2021. The company's sales improved by 4.25% to rupees 47.30 crore in the quarter ended March 2022 in comparison to rupees 45.37 crore during Q4 financial year 21. For the full year, the net profit rose 111.98% to rupees 27.07 crore in financial year 22 as against rupees 12.77 crore in financial year 21. Next news about recession. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen affirmed today that a plunge in the stock market is not an astute indicator of economic progression of the world and maintained that she did not expect a period of recession to ensue. It is not worthy that stock markets all over the world are witnessing a period of downfall or stagnation which has people worried sick. Next news is about Brazil's economy. The economy of Brazil has stepped into a phase of stagnation that will continue till next year. This is due to the determined inflation curves, consumer spending, and policymakers struggle to find answers. These risks are tagged to the downside further, with a potential backsliding into contraction in cards due to worries about the ongoing geopolitical war between Russia and Ukraine. Next news about World Bank. World Bank to provide $300 to $600 in millions to Sri Lanka over the next 4 months. This is given for the purchase of medicines and other essential items. As per the country's finance minister, the Indian Ocean island suffers its worst economic crisis in 10 years. The country is on the edge of bankruptcy, valuing around $7 billion of its total $25 billion in international debt due for repayment this. Next news about Zoho. During the inaugural session of Makers Summit 22, Zoho founder Sridhar Vembu speak about how he took pot shots at the crypto economy, mentioning that the company uses blockchain for some of the products like digital signature, contracts, and contract management, further claiming that blockchain is super useful in decentralization, however, did not comment on blockchain phenomenon metaverse. So that's it for today. If you like our video, make sure to subscribe the channel. Thank you. See you tomorrow.